Hey everyone, so pretty much each of these piles right here is from a different YouTuber, except for this one right here. This one's from someone on Instagram that I did a rock trade with, but I want to go ahead and include them just to even out the containers. All of these are agate, so that way they're all should be around the same hardness and so forth. So we're gonna start off with a gravel bar hopper, which this is his pile that I'm going to be using from a rock trade that we did. I took one or two of his pieces and cut them up into some small slabs, just kind of give you an idea of what they look like. I was planning on doing this earlier in the day, but I just kept running out of time and sun starting to go down, so trying to still knock this out because I promised y'all I was going to do this on Monday, which was yesterday. So I'm gonna try and get this up tonight, Tuesday night, which I think is like the 14th or 13th. I'm not fully sure, but that's what gravel bar agates look like. And then these are Mike's, which is with Manistee Finds over on Instagram. It's kind of like an agate amethyst like mix. So be interesting to see how these turn out over the next several weeks. I'm going, instead of doing 1 week, I'm going to start doing 2 weeks. Just hoping that these turn out a lot better than the last batch. But these right here are moss agate from Kyle with World of Rockhounds. I had him do a project for me and polish something, and he sent this material to me, so I'm super grateful for him. And I think these are going to turn out really nice. I really like that deep red tone with that moss look to it, so those will be really cool. And these right here are from Jared with currently Rockhounding. These are some agatized wood specimens from, I think it's what is it called? Saddle Mountain, I think. So super interesting to see how these. I'm interested on how everything's gonna turn out, but I just kind of want to show you a few of each of the pieces. I think they'll turn out really nice. Probably more, or some will turn out better than others. And this one, I can't remember the ranch it's called where he got this seam agate from. I don't think it's from Oregon, from the Graveyard Point. I think it's from somewhere else in Washington. I can't remember. These right here are from Manistee Rocks. These 3 pieces right here he purchased, which are Montana agates. I'm gonna go ahead and include them in here, just because I'm curious how they're gonna turn out. This one has like a tiny polish on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in there. And this one, I really can't wait to see it fully polished. I think it's gonna be beautiful. Same thing with this one. And these pieces right here are some moss agate that he found on the beach there in Manistee, I believe. So those will be really cool to see. These right here are from Andrew with the Rogue Rockhound. This is moss agate. So I'm sure those will turn out beautiful. I love that like vivid white and greens in there. Really beautiful. And then this is, I think, this is also from him. I'm not sure what type of agate these are, unless it's like a banded shirt. But here's some of the other green mossiness. Super cool piece. Those will be really cool to see. And then these right here are just for me. They're not, I didn't find all of them. Half of them I bought. Like this one right here is Purple Cloud agate, I think from like Oregon. This right here is Laguna Lace agate from Mexico. same thing with this piece. And there's a few of those Laguna Lace pieces in here. Laguna Lace has just been my recent favorite lately. So that's those. This one right here is a Kentucky agate that I found when I was in Kentucky in 2018, 2019. And let's see. Here's another piece of that Laguna Lace. That stuff is gonna look sick whenever it's done. Sorry, the camera's kind of bumpy. I'm not using my tripod right now. Here's another piece of the Laguna Lace. And this one right here I found out in Clifton, Colorado, out on the Colorado River. Same thing with this one. This one was actually in the parking lot, which is like one of the first finds of that day. Actually, this one's from Fruta, Colorado. When in that one video when I was hunting the river bank. These pieces right here are all yellow cat agatized wood from Utah that I found. And then same thing with these pieces right here. Kind of shaped these a little bit. Shaped these with my tile saw. So these right here are pigeon blood agate that I found out in Utah as well at the same time as that yellow cat, which I have videos on all of those. But I'm gonna go ahead and put them all in here, and let's go with gravel bars, hoppers, BJ. Put those in there. We're also gonna go ahead and put Will Manatee Rocks in that bucket as well. We're going to do Jared currently Rockhounding's in this container. Whoops, wipes. And then Andrew with the Rogue Rockhound in that container. And let's see, we'll go ahead and put Kyle's in this container as well, World of Rockhounds. And then we'll do Mike with Manatee Finds on Instagram in here with Gravel Bar and Manatee Rocks. And then these of mine, I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit in both of them, just to kind of help balance them out a little bit. And be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna use the rest of this grit, which is grit number 1, and like I said, we're gonna do this on 2 weeks at minimum, and I'll update that time frame as we go. Plenty of course in here. Whoop, spilt it a little bit. Okay. And then we're gonna add the water. I'm gonna go ahead and close it off here, and get it going for 2 weeks. And the next post will be 2 weeks from when this is uploaded. And we're gonna check in, see how they're looking, and decide if we should go for another week on stage 1 and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and it's gonna be an awesome, kind of like a collaboration with all the channels and their rocks. So it'll be cool to see how they turn out and so forth. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, turning on the bell for notifications as well. Go check out their channels. I'll have links with their channels in the description. And yeah, so let's follow along and see how these turn out.